want a war. We don't want $4 gas.
We don't want war.
We don't want cowards.
We don't want losers.
We don't want losers. We got.
So this is a video I just made, okay, and it's a lot of fun. It's a short thing. I played it on one of the other social media sites, and it's basically just goofing around about what's going on with not so much the president of the United States, but his core group of followers. It's sort of a poem, but it's not really. It's more of a protest, and also being kind of silly, which is really important. Anyway, my name is Aaron. I write poetry, turn it into protest, and also put them here on YouTube. And let's go ahead and watch this whole thing from the very beginning. Okay, so let me rewind it. Yeah, I know. Rewind. What a funny term, right? And let's watch the whole thing. It's just a little bit over a minute, okay? And it's fast-paced. It'll go quick.
We don't want a war. We don't want $4 gas.
We don't want war.
We don't want cowards.
We don't want losers.
We don't want losers. We got
MAGA, MAGA,
MAGA,
MAGA,
MAGA.
MAGA.
Daddy betrayed you and slept with your grandma, your mother, your sister, your aunt, your cousin, your daughters.
Epstein,
President Epstein.
Epstein,
Epstein, President Epstein is your daddy.
Epstein.
Epstein is your daddy.
No more.
PDF files for President. Boomer, you boomer, you bunch of old boomers. Jesus is disappointed. Is disappointed. Disappointed. Disappointed.
Disappointed.
MAGA is for losers.
MAGA is for losers.
MAGA is for losers.
MAGA is for losers.
Put down your beer and pray to God, you dirty old losers.
Yeah, see, told you, really fast. And it's just a really short little thing that normally would be on YouTube Shorts, except I stopped doing YouTube Shorts, mostly because it wasn't helping my channel grow. But it did really well over on the TikToks and on the other socials. And the comments were crazy. And that's fine. I don't really react to a lot of the comments over there on TikTok because it's not a good place for discussion. It's mostly a good place to get comments and to see the direction that folks on the MAGA right are thinking. So, is it a poem? Sort of. Yeah, I've written 4 others of the same genre, and this one is moving more in the direction of poetry than before. And it's one of those things that is hard to do when you're trying to be direct and trying to be understood, and at the same time, you're a poet. That's what you do for a living, right? And I write other poetry, of course, and they're real poems, but this one, I'm trying to be obvious. Sometimes you have to be, right? But that's okay. The main point is not only being obvious, and that's key, but also to have a little bit of fun. So one of my biggest criticisms about what's happening over on all the socials regarding the interaction between, the Make America Great Again movement and the people who are critical of it is that there's not a lot of empathy going on between the two groups. And that's an understatement, of course. There's a lot of other emotions, let's say. And my hope is that through humor and silliness and a little bit of satire, we might be able to start to bridge that. And I try really hard to be super nice to folks in the comments when I do respond to people. And in the future, when I have better comments, like the comments on this were not worth showing to people, because mostly memes with naughty words. But hopefully in the future, I'll be able to show more positive things. Next, will I be writing other songs like this, of course. Sometimes you've got something to say, it's super short, but it wraps into the idea of most of the people in the MAGA movement are too old. And they're making decisions for young folks that are bad. Now, I know they're only a little bit older than I am, right? I'm not a boomer, I'm Gen X, but the people who are making a lot of the local MAGA people in my own life or family members are people I love and often look up to. And yet they've really gone hook, line, and sinker for a guy who's kind of scummy. And so sometimes, we want to be able to reach out to those folks. The other thing about this form, it doesn't sound good with any other musical genres. Like I've tried it with rock, and I've tried it with just straight blues, and I've tried it with the ukulele band that I've designed, and it doesn't work anywhere else. This is the only way it works, but it does a great job of getting the message across. So, the MAGA guys are too old. They're making decisions for old folks. Next, they have been duped, okay, by a serial liar. Is it their fault? I don't know, but they have been lied to aggressively, repeatedly. Now, I know all politicians lie. I'm not naive, but this is ridiculous. And the next thing is, this president is the heart and soul of the Epstein files. And for some reason, folks just are not thinking about that. They don't have that in mind. So I wanted to put those three concepts in there, that the Make America Great movement is old. It's old. It's not working anymore. That's why he said losers and all that other stuff. So do I want people to change? Absolutely. I hope people change. But the biggest thing is I want to be able to help people change and recognize, yeah, I'm having some fun at their expense, but I'm not hateful. And I don't want people to feel as if I were. I know there are a lot of people on the left who are very, very upset and are feeling a lot of harmful, hateful emotions. And I don't want any of that. Anyway, thank you for watching. You guys have a very, very good evening. Oh yeah, and I just watched the United States play Bosnia-Herzegovina, and it went great. So anyway,